Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations unto the elect. Noise in the gospel, broad lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is the Akim Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. This is going into a slightly quick video, The Great Reset, by the guy, Klaus Schwab. Basically, man, this dude, Klaus Schwab, as you know, is part of the elite infrastructure he's used in, and they have a thing called the Great Reset, which is what we're currently undergoing with these food shortages, the rising gas prices, the economic turmoil, the wars, etc. It's all to bring about a one world government. Okay, so it says here the Klaus Schwab World Economic Forum are working with the Biden administration which we believe this guy's Antiochus and the reincarnation makes a lot of sense, but to ensure that most people will survive the coming food shortages. And how would they do that? By implementing a digital-based, you know what, okay, dealing with the MOTB, like my man Amuan Gabar say, M to the O to the T to the capital B. You know what I'm saying? So it makes a lot of sense as to why these things are happening in the world, man. Like we've been trying to tell you, Negro, Latino, and Native American, that you're going to need some type of registry in order to buy and sell in this society. Okay, while you got one body without Yahushai talking about Moses didn't do miracles or he didn't part the Red Sea. Yahushai didn't heal, he didn't do any of those things that was considered witchcraft. And also that the MOTB is not the you know what. These guys are stupid as all hell. Okay, and they're going to lead their congregation into damnation because they're teaching what the scriptures forbid, man. Okay, so it says that most people will survive the coming food shortages. It says citizens that have up-to-date such and such will receive packages of plant-based protein products. So they say, because you got what they call plant-based burgers. You got the Impossible Whopper, okay, with certain ingredients in it, which is completely poison, by the way. But yet, you Israelites, man, you really think that this is the way to go, okay? Because you Jakes, you don't want to rule, man. You don't want to be in rulership, okay? You want to stay here. You want to stay in Babylon. You want to stay in captivity. And ultimately, you want to stay under this devil, okay? As long as you're getting a steady paycheck, you're able to go out and spend money and go to the club and drink and live in mirth 24/7. You don't give a damn about being in captivity under Esau, man. You see? All right, so yep, it says working together with the Biden administration to ensure that most people will survive the coming food shortages. Okay, so hey, it says he tweeted it. It says Klaus Schwab retweeted the coming food shortages, meaning that hey, a famine is getting ready to come, and that's when these people are getting ready to lose their damn minds, man. And because most people will have a desire to eat, they're gonna give their allegiance into the NWO, because hey, what happens if you don't take the you know what? You ain't gonna eat. And most of these people in America, they're led by their appetites, man. They're led by their lusts of the flesh. So therefore they will take it willingly when they say, well, look, you got to take this and that in order to survive, because these people don't have integrity, man. Okay, you're dealing with a country that doesn't deal with integrity or morality. Okay, they're a bunch of gluttons. Okay, they're a bunch of demons. They're a bunch of fucking overactive emotional bigots. Okay, they're all into narcissism. These people just want give. They just want give, take. All right, they don't have anything profitable to live by, man, because these are not profitable people. You see. So anyway, got a couple of precepts here. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, and this is Esau playing the Most High. 2 Thessalonians 2, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says. Matter of fact, let's start at 1. It says, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, nor be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, that day of the anointed is at hand, okay? And that's a spirit, because I had a vision or a little dream last night of an event that we got delivered on the chariots, man. But instead of fire, it was in the form of a flood, okay? Which it was pretty much like Noah's Ark. Okay, but we were delivered up in the chariots, man, and it was a pretty deep dream, man. But what really was upsetting about the dream was the fact that we was only up there temporal. You know, the angels was like, everybody that got beamed up into these ships, we had to go back down to the earth. And the angel told me through the spirit, he said, we're gonna come back and get y'all. But they said one more event has to happen before that happens. And we already knew what that was, the MOTB and the fire. Because if you think about it, man, the scriptures say that the first world perished by water, and this world is going to perish by fire. So I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, wait, this is like Noah's time, you know, because I'm like, wait a minute, it was a flood coming upon the earth. And all the men of the Lord and the women that were delivered, man, we was like in these chariot chambers, and the angels, he separated everybody. And he said, shh, just hold your peace. Okay, so we were just standing there kind of waiting. And then the angel looked at me. He was like, well, you people, you know, and it was the brothers up there. He was like, well, y'all ain't gonna be able to stay up here for too much longer, man, you know, because it was like Noah in the ark. When the waters were ascended, we had to go back down. We had to get back on the earth. So he was like, but he said, one more event, that's when we gonna come and get y'all again, man. I was like, fuck, I ain't want to leave, you know. But it was a pretty deep dream. But anyway, it says the day of the anointed is at hand. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come except that come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's going into Esau, man. Okay, because he's revealed, like the scriptures say, he will be revealed in his time. Because if you notice, during the time of the Roman Empire, hey, the disciples, they knew that Esau was the Idumeans, and they knew they were the wicked ones. But even Paul brought that out. Paul knew, but okay, the disciples, they didn't ever bring that out. So we had to go through a falling away first, man, meaning losing our heritage, going back into captivity under E, you know, and then coming back into this day to know who this devil is, man. All right. And now we know. That's why it says, let no man deceive you. I read that it says, who all oppose it and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing he that himself is the Most High. And who's doing that? Esau. Okay, the temple of the Most High represents the Israelites, man. Okay, he's took our heritage, he's took our identity. Okay, he's took our goodly things, and he's heaped them unto himself. Now he's revealed, showing himself that he is the Most High, because who the hell gives him a right to control who eats and who don't eat? Okay, who gives him that right? Okay, because it says this such and such represents a rare but narrow window of opportunity to reflect, reimagine, and reset our world. So that shows you that the shit was planned. Okay, for all you dummies out there that's teaching against the MOTB, that's the end game. Okay, Aaron Russo brought that out. He said it's the elites' plan to fit everybody with the MOTB. Okay, and look, this is what it's all about, the Great Reset. And we're living in it, which this shit is systematically done. Like the whole thing in Russia, I mean, the Ukrainians, it's really the Ukrainians that's over there causing a lot of problems, man. Okay, gunning their own people down, pretty much setting up Nazi groups. You got ISIS over there in the form of Ukrainian troops, which is set up by America, by the way. And on top of that, man, they said that Russia was only using 10% of their military power because Russia, they want the Ukraine. They pretty much are trying to save them. They're pretty much trying to save their nation, because the Ukrainians are the Russians, man. They're the same people. Okay, so they're trying to pretty much de-escalate the conflict without much death. But yet, hey, the West, as usual, have their hands in this situation. So therefore, Putin gonna have to up it up, man. Find out that NATO is sending 30,000 troops to the region too. Okay, but anyway, man, going back to the precept, it says here, remember ye not that when I was yet with you and told you these things, and now ye know that it withholded that he may be revealed in his time. Okay, and he's revealed now. Okay, that's why the scriptures say how the things that Esau searched out, how is his hidden things sought out. All right, and it says here, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, which was the Romans at that time. And it says, only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, who is the so-called white man, this damn devil. Okay, mainly the elites, but even the lower level Edomites, man, they all have that same hatred and that same trait of wickedness for you jakes, man, because all these devils are devious, man. They're managed, they're devious, they're selfish, man. They're kids. They want everything their way. They do little scandalous shit to Jake, man. You know, they want to be in control all the fucking time. I can't wait till we get our hands around these fucking devils, man. I'm tired of them. You know, I'm sick of dealing with Esau, period. I don't even want to look at him. I don't want to work with him. I don't want to work for him. You know, but you niggas out there are still putting your faith and trust in America. Well, you know, we gotta live, we gotta eat. Man, you niggas shut up, man. And you other camps, man, you bootleg Israelite camps, man, may the Most High get you out of one body in Yahweh Shai, may Yahweh Bashi, may Yahweh Shai, destroy you and your entire congregation, man. Same goes for the Sakari. Same goes for Sakari. Same goes for ISUPK. Same things that go for Nate congregation if they don't get themselves right. May the Most High destroy all you niggas, man. All right. And it says here, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, and only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. Okay? Lying wonders, man. And this is nothing but a lying wonder. Because look, reading it again. And this TikTok shit getting out of hand, man. But check it out. Because believe it or not, when this whole Russian and Ukrainian thing, when it finally disseminates, or if it ever dies down, which we hope it doesn't, but when they get tired of broadcasting the truth, of which they're not telling the truth in the Western media, but once they get tired of putting it on the news and shit like that, you better believe that this whole 1-9 bullshit gonna pop back up. You're gonna have probably 20 different more strains of this shit, man. All right, which is gonna put you people back in disarray. All right, so this is the book of Revelation 13, and I'm gonna start at verses 14. It says, and he deceived them that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, which the beast is the Roman Empire. It says, and that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. Okay, because the first Roman Empire, it fell, but now we're back in the modern day Roman Empire, which we consider the last leg, which is still of that fourth beast, which is Babylon the Great, NATO and EU. It says it had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, and like he said here, once again, hey, it says that most people will survive the food shortages, because why? They gotta have up-to-date such and such, which they're gonna bring that back in the mix, and we receive regular packages of plant-based protein products, man. Okay, which means they're gonna ration this shit out to you. Meaning the government is gonna give it to you. You ain't gonna be able to go to the store, do anything like that, because they're gonna hoard food. Okay, it's not the fact it's gonna be an actual shortage, but in fact they're not gonna put it out there. They're gonna take hordes of it, so therefore they can make you bow down to the system. That's what it's all about, and this is what we're reading in the scriptures, man. Okay, and that causes many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, and this is where we get into. So if you niggas like you guys like those what do you call it, those Impossible Whoppers, man, then hey, be my guest. Impossible Whopper. They ain't gonna give you the real they ain't gonna give you the real ingredients, but it says features flame grilled patty made from plants, sure, topped with tomatoes, lettuce, mayo, ketchup, pickles, and onions, patty cooked on the same broiler as beef patties. The Impossible Burger 2.0. The buns are also vegan. Get the hell out of here, man. Folate. I mean, man, these ain't got no real. This is not real food, man. This is Frankenfoods, man. It says the Impossible Burger, like ground beef from cows, it is processed food. Both Impossible Burger and ground beef are plentiful source of essential nutrients, include high quality, but it just says it's processed, man. But this is the shit you niggas are gonna be eating. The Impossible Whopper. They did a search study. A fucking McDonald's hamburger don't even mold after a year, man. Okay, it was a video on it. They showed you the molding of a true hamburger versus a McDonald's hamburger. And McDonald's hamburgers, they don't mold, nor do the fries, man. Okay, so you're gonna be eating fake beef, bugs, you know, fucking aftermarket chemicals, man. What's the shit they make gummy bears from? What did they call it? Antifreeze. This place gotta go, man, you know. But I'm gonna end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.